So, anyway, you may be wondering, why do you have a plastic Vshojo Senpai Squad V4 Mirai bag? This carried my Vshojo merch from AX, and it's a lovely bag, but, like, it's a total waste, kind of just sitting there rotting. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to be using it for casual stuff because I don't want to, like, damage the print. This is really nice. Now I'm thinking, there's no merch out there that has all three of these logos on it, and it's a nice color, and it's, like, double-sided, so there's twice the print. And on YouTube, I saw there was this, like, tutorial where you can turn plastic into fabric, and I'm like, oh, I know how to fucking sew! I can turn this into something interesting! So, the one issue is that my sewing machine, the cable's gone. I don't know where it went. Now, for sewing machines, you usually have to power them, right? And this cable is like, this is an older sewing machine, so this cable is not like a standard one. It's a very special one. But because it is older, it is very mechanical, and it has a wheel on the side. You could turn it by hand, and it'll do stitches manually. And I thought, well, I could just sit there and just crank that thing for ages on end. Or I could give it a handle. So I made a handle. When it's time to use it, I'll drag it onto the screen so you guys can see it. But I'm very proud of the handle I made. I nearly got into an altercation at the hardware store to make it, so you guys better appreciate this. The bag I'm gonna make is based off of one I currently use all the time. This one. I got this at the dollar store, and it's so nice. It's a little small, though. To do that, though, we're gonna have to make pattern pieces. So I got one from the thrift store that's just a little bit bigger. And we're gonna cut this bad boy up, and we're gonna use those pieces as like puzzle piece templates. And then what we're gonna do is I've got my parchment paper, and how to make fabric out of plastic is you cut the plastic all up into pieces and you lay it out over top of the fabric you want to kind of assimilate it down on top of, or you stack your plastic. Anyway, I'm going to do plastic and fabric, so that way it acts like interfacing, and it's solid, and it doesn't, like, melt and go all weird. I'm hoping it works anyway. I've never actually done this technique before. This is going to take forever. Fuck it. I don't want to seam rip it. I've only done one stitch, and I'm just going to cut it. I hate this. But yes, when I went to go put together stuff for this project, I needed to go to the hardware store. And when I was at the checkout at the till, the lovely older gentleman at the till took one look at my Midas brand shirt. Check out my merch, by the way. And he was like, oh, what anime is that from? I went, well, this isn't from an anime. I drew this. I love it when things are stitched nice and not great. Makes my job easier. And so I was like, okay, so, I drew this. And bro looks me dead in the eye, and he goes, wow, somebody has a lot of free time on their hands. You should get a job. And I'm like, I'm flabbergasted, because, like, I'm used to this kind of thing, like, online, in the comment section. Like, I'm used to y'all, like, tearing me to pieces, because, to be fair, I kind of deserve it a little bit. But in real life, like, I was devastated. Like, not devastated in, like, I'm gonna cry kind of way, but, like, in a, I don't have the ability to do a snappy comeback kind of way. So I kind of just quietly licked my wounds, and I left the store concocting in my brain, like, just like, how do you come back from that, right? You don't. And so I made a Twitter post, as I usually do. Anyway, I feel like I have so many comebacks I could come up with now, but, like, in the moment, it's just like, damn. Alright. That isn't right at all. That's okay. And the rest of it, we're gonna make up as we go, everybody. Just gonna gently, there, cut up the bag, and we're gonna iron things. Thank you for rescuing those orphans who are on fire and being able to adopt all those puppies. Donating for the massive fat butt fund. Thank you, Frozen Shark, for both of those. Little late, but you look good in 2 dimensions. Thank you. Code Geass fucking based. Absolutely, Kodo. I like a good revenge anime like Redo of Healer. Yeah, I saw that one. Redo of Healer, yes. That one's a classic. Now, the reason I'm cutting it is because it's double-sided. So I have twice the print. So if I fuck up once, I can try it again. This is the fabric I'm going to be using. It's a different shade of pink, but I either had pink or white, because if you iron a bag that's mostly slightly transparent onto black, because black was the only solid fabric I had, it wouldn't go well. Anyway, so I went to the thrift store and I got a pink shirt. We're just going to snip this with Wild Abandon because I do not care. One downside is that this is stretchy fabric, but, you know, with plastic melted into it, I'm sure it'll lose some of that stretch. So, we're good. We're good, gang. We're good. What do you mean in before I broke it, chat? What am I breaking? What did I do wrong? No, this bag will melt. The issue is will it melt but shrivel? I'm trying to avoid shriveling. Now, you use parchment paper, and you put it on top before you iron it, and that prevents it from sticking to the metal. Plastic fumes. Yes, yes, my favorite snack. Don't heat it up too fast to avoid the shrivel. The big issue I saw with other people turning plastic into fabric, first off, they were only stacking plastic on top of plastic, so that's not solid. That's not going to last. That's why I'm electing to iron it into fabric itself to make it act like interfacing instead. Instead of just layering plastic on top of plastic like everyone else does. And this will be our test bit. And if this doesn't work out, that's fine, because we're testing, okay? You guys gotta have faith in me. I went to art school. I got a goddamn degree. This is the kind of stuff I do. Doubters be gone, dooders rise up. Yeah! The house is not going to burn down. Okay, both sides feel the same. This isn't wax paper. This is parchment paper. Those are two different things. If it was wax, then I would really be fucked up. Like, no, there's no way. Anyway, got the iron. I'm gonna go plug it in. Okay, we're not gonna use the water function because that's stupid. Okay. Let's see, heat. Got a little bit of heat. I'm gonna start. Okay, start before it heats up too much. Okay. Ooh, it's melting a little bit. It's melting, chat. Melting. Okay. Oh my god, it's melting. No grippers. Shut the fuck up. Look at that. Okay, we're getting a little bit of melt. Getting a little bit of shrivel. And right here you can see. Okay. But this is right. This is good. My game theory was excellent. Okay, here we're... Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of the shrivel. Or is that because I cut it badly? Giving it a second to cool down. Then I'm going to try it again. And if this works, you know what this means, chat? This means that if you have any plastic bag with a cool design on it, you can technically iron it onto a shirt. And that would be a cool experiment. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Kind of arced a little bit. Definitely because it's stretchy fabric. This was actually fucking genius. Am I fucking smart? Oh my god, I'm a genius. We're gonna have our first piece that we can sew. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Wait, this is actually working the way I want it to. This is, oh my god, this is so fun. Wait, I'm actually gonna have something cool. All right, now that our test has gone successfully, chat, are we gonna see me fuck it up? Are you going to will my failure into existence? If you do, I will pretend to be sad and disappointed. Okay. Let's cut the shirt into pieces now. Okay. Pieces are cut, and now this is cooled off a bit. We can see... Are we crafting brown Midas? No, but we might be crafting 10,000 degree burns if I'm not careful. Ooh, it still has the thrift store tag in it. Let's get rid of that. Being in a sculpture class, you learn lots of cool tricks. Okay, so we've got our fabric. We're gonna get the first half of the Vshojo bag. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one with extra space away from the labels on the other half. We're only doing one half at a time, okay? Let's move this up a bit. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move it down, make sure that the logo is centralized. I'm gonna cut this off the side. And we're gonna iron that later. I'm gonna iron that mouse later. La 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 la. Okay. I think the Midas Pyramid Scheme. Yeah. Okay, okay. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Okay, the wrinkling went away, chat. Oh, and it's smooth, and fuck, one of my hairs got in there. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, this was a success. This was a smashing, astounding success. Literally, my brain is so fat and meaty. Like, my brain is so fucking delicious for this. An apprenticeship. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I was looking for the word. I would want to take on an apprentice. I'm not the world's most successful VTuber, but having an apprentice would also be helpful for me as well as helpful for them, if that makes sense. Maybe I should go back to doing ASMR con- Oh, no, no, that melted too much. Stay down. Stay down, that's gotta cool. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm seeing some edges that need to kind of be... Okay, so the edges just kind of need to be sealed a little bit. Sweet. Okay, so we got the first half of the bag. Ow! Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I just smacked the mic. I'm so sorry. Okay. Got our first two pieces of plastic welded down. Orange Midas when? Oh, Orange Midas. That's interesting you say that, actually. Orange Midas is happening in the fall for a very specific event. Why is this smaller than the other one? Gray Midas when? When I fuck your mom, that's when. You know, chat, I've been doing this kind of shit for years, but it was always off camera, right? Because I thought nobody wants to see me fuck around with fabric on camera, right? I've made outfits, I've made items, I do lots of sewing, I do lots of stuff. But I guess there is, it's fuck it, we tailor. I want the person who's most qualified for it to take it, if that makes sense. I don't know, I don't think showing it early would be a bad thing. If anything, maybe that would be good. Who knows? Don't do it, it'll kill the hype. Well, there we go. That's a bit more sealed. Twitch user catching L's, as the kids say. Look, I mean, you can use Twitch as your main platform. I don't care. I want to work with somebody who wants to be a YouTuber. Because, first off, YouTube is the way everything's going. Right? Like, as somebody who multi-streams, I multi-stream because I want to be able to make sure that all of my audience has the ability to tune in, but I know that YouTube is where my loyalties lie. I'm gonna fucking melt that. Wait. Please don't melt. Oh gosh. Where'd my scissors go? There they go. I'm just gonna move my sewing machine so I can put this down here. That I don't need to plug in the sewing machine. I can just pick it up and so observe the hand crank. This used to be a normal sewing machine. The one downside to not having electricity on this sewing machine, though, is that I can't see like the needle because there used to be a light. Fuck it. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing this bullshit. This gimmick is stupid. I don't need a machine. I'll just hand stitch it. There we go. Okay. Trying again. Now, what the aim of this is, Carol of the Bells is not a Christmas song. It is a traditional Ukrainian New Year's song. And the West bastardized it and turned it into some sort of, like, fruity little Christmas ding-a-ling. I have nothing but absurd levels of hatred for the British version of Carol of the Bells, because it's not Carol of the Bells, it's Shidrik. Acknowledges one curse but ignores all the blessings. No, I just got very heated about Shidrik. And it is a song about, well, the new year. And it was a pagan song. And it's about the birds and the grass and fertility. And so whenever I hear, like, even as a small child, hearing my elementary school classmates singing Ding Fuzza Dong made me want to commit genocide, actually. Well, I'm not a fluent Ukrainian speaker. I did a fuck ton of Ukrainian singing growing up. And I was socialized, surrounded by people imported from Ukraine, long before there was a war. Here we go. All right, let's get some stitching down. Do I have consent to marry your sister? Get the fuck away from my sister. Nah. I don't think she'd want to marry half of you guys, by the way. She'd be disgusted that all of you guys are watching VTubers. She makes enough fun of me enough of it as it is, you know? I have to collab with her. You know, that sentence is gonna have so much irony in a couple of months. Actually, you know, you did hear her voice in the cooking video. She was the one that did the Swedish chef impression. Straight up, when I first released the shorts, nobody was supposed to see them. I staggered them over like a month because I recorded all of my very first shorts in one session, in a burst, and I didn't want YouTube to take my video diary down. So, I didn't know if they would like have me like a spam bot if I uploaded all like 50 in one sitting, right? So I staggered them and I let them go, and I didn't care about like scheduling them or whatever, so I just went with what it auto picked, and it auto picked midnight my time, right? And so for the first month, everything auto uploaded at midnight exactly, and I just kept with that because it works. How's the My Ordinary Life cover going? The cover itself is actually done, and it was done at debut. I just didn't have the video done, and I still don't have the video done. Right? The actual audio, it's been done. And I'm getting to the point of the making this video where it's like, you know what? I might just release the audio with a piece of artwork as a video first, and then I will re-release a music video when I'm actually done the music video, right? Put your band-aid, the Robert collab, act, I'm just poking fun. The Robert collab, I recorded that yesterday. And it's currently being edited by another person. Karaoke stream when? Never, because YouTube and Twitch don't allow karaoke streams in a way that would matter. Maybe Discord karaoke night? I don't know, there's a lot of Discord events I want to do. I think since Twitch is doing a weird thing where it's upping its sub prices, my hand is going to be forced, and I'm going to open YouTube memberships. I know I keep saying I'm going to, kind of like how I kept saying for a long time I'm going to have a Discord. But I didn't want to open YouTube memberships until I had something of value to offer through them. I've decided that members will have, like, previews of things, and members will have a role in the Discord. And if I do members-only streams once in a while, like, maybe there'll be, like, a once-a-month members-only stream, that'll be it. Maybe members Discord nights. Dungeon Meshi holds up pretty good. Meshi? Dungeon Meshi. I heard that there was some contention in the Dungeon Meshi fandom because the creator said that their own character was not autistic, and everybody was fan canoning them as to help with the tactical gear. Oh my god. I can't ever get used to it. Genuinely, I can never get used to seeing like any kind of donation at all, let alone like something like that. It scares me every single time. Like, there must be a threshold for when it gets easier, right? But like I feel like one of those tiny animals, like, getting jumped at, right? You guys are so fucking silly. And I know that I've been getting support on Twitch as well. It's a lot easier to be caught up on YouTube, and YouTube will be the priority, not because I don't appreciate Twitch, it's just not, it doesn't filter and show up in my stuff, so I would have to actually, like, I only see the Twitch donations after stream is done, so you're not being ignored, it's not an active decision, everything does get seen at the end of stream. If it is just more likely to be reacted to or responded to if it's through YouTube, because YouTube is the main platform. I am multi-streaming to Twitch. It is not the main focus. So I will do my best to respond, but if I don't see it, you are not being ignored. I just want to get that out there in the world, because I feel like really guilty when I end stream and then I see that I got like a bunch of bits and it's like, ah! Rias, I saw you said something in chat, and I missed it. If chat's moving too fast, hold on. Debating if I want to post a shirt, but I'll probably just post publicly with it on the couch. Did DM over a worn pic, though. Ding. I'm excited to take a look. I'm almost done this handle. I think I'll do the final handle off stream and attach it later. I think I'm hitting my limit for the night. Make her feel shame. You guys stop. New at 11. Twitch chat. Bullies Midas. Is anyone surprised? YouTube is where I go to feel loved, and Twitch is where I go to feel shamed. Feeling eepy? It is 10 p.m. It's been 4 hours. I think that's a decent sewing stream. My goal is that every Wednesday the streams will get longer. Eventually, I want to build back my stamina where I can do 6-hour streams again. And from there, the world is ours. Be my luck to show up right at the end of the stream. We got a few more minutes to go. Turning this inside out is going to be the worst part of this whole process, so it will be a few minutes. Hi, Midas. How did the hand crank go? It fucking went horrible. Came back to see how the bag is going. Bag part is done. Turned out really good. Really solid. And right now we're working on the handles. It's bedtime, my dudes. There we go. And midnight coffee, best coffee. Next to morning, afternoon, regular night coffee. Yes. There we go. That was less of a painful tube turn than usual. Okay. I'm gonna put the other string right there. Or was this the other string? This was the other string. Okay. I'm gonna gather up the rest of my plastic scraps. Throw that in the corner. I am fucking pooped. Okay. I want to thank everyone for coming. It was wonderful doing this today. I hope you weren't absolutely destroyed by the RTX posting, in air quotes. We need a new term. RTX posting is such like a knob saying. Only the most irritating people unironically use RTX posting as their thing. Anyway. I'm gonna wish y'all good night. And I'll see you next Wednesday. And I'll see you in the funny papers. Huh? Yeah, no, I'll see you in the videos, in the VODs. I'm trying to make it a goal that every stream gets edited down into VODs. Not necessarily always going to be shorts, but definitely a VOD so that people who can't sit through a 4-hour stream can at least get like the highlights. So for the there will be a VOD uploaded. Like if you go to the streams tab on YouTube, you will see all my past VODs like in their entirety. But for the actual videos, cut down videos, there will be one at least once a week made from the VODs. So there will be a sewing video. Anyway. Good night.